I'm joined on the Crispin Flintoff show by Sarah Wilkinson, out on the flotilla sailing to Gaza. How are you doing, Sarah?
Yeah, well, good. I didn't realize your intro was so long. I'm hanging on, and Surrey is holding my back so I don't fall off the boat. And I was thinking, oh my God, it's got three verses. No, I'm good. We're all quite tired, and obviously this is the last leg, so it's the most dangerous part of the journey. So yeah, it's lots of emotional needs, I'd say, but we're doing okay.
So when did you set sail?
The first time, or most recently from
Just
south of
just
Crete?
just from south of Crete, just this last leg,
Yesterday, yesterday afternoon.
yesterday afternoon. And how many people are on your vessel?
Yeah, there's nine. So yeah, no swinging cats. And it's not a very big vessel, so we're having to learn to live in a very squashed environment and land on top of each other in the night. But it's all good. We're managing, we're bonding, and like I say, it is the last leg of the journey. So this is the time that any things that aren't right need to be resolved before we head into the guns, really.
And it's a
You,
pleasure listening to the melodies of French and Arabic and Sweden and English all merged together on the little vessel.
so you've got a whole mix of people, and can you tell? Can you just remind people why you're going? Just because if anyone's just suddenly logged in.
It's the most important thing we do, really. Like I've sort of given Palestine solidarity for years and years and years, been an activist for years and years and years. I've done everything. And this genocide has just continued. Our government's done nothing. The United Nations has just condemned it. So it's lip service over and over again. And was it Emma Watson who said solidarity is a verb? Well, I know that she didn't do very much after that, but it is. It isn't just about being on a keyboard. It's about yourself. You went on the Global March of Return. It's about doing it and actually proving that the solidarity is there. So for us to get humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza who are now in so desperately need it is like one of the most important things I've ever done, and it's the biggest thing I've ever done, I think, as well. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it.
So, what's? I mean, it's all difficult to predict, but what sort of schedule? When do you think you would, if you did get to Gaza? When would that be if it was a straight course?
The wind was behind us. It'd be about 3.5 days, but I think we've actually got the wind going in the wrong direction a bit, so it'll probably take about 4 or 5 days. Whether we'll get as far as or whether we won't is up to the gods, really. So, but we're en route. It's just that we tried to put the sails up this morning, and it didn't make any difference. So, if we're lucky with the wind, we'll get there faster.
And how many vessels are around you at the moment? You're in a group, aren't you?
Yeah, we're in the middle of 43 vessels that are all sailing together now.
Well, you've got a good signal, obviously, so you can keep updating on social media. So if people want to keep up with you, they can find out what's happening all the time.
You can still, obviously, on the Global Sanud Flotilla website, people can track us. I
Yeah, the
can
tracker.
supposedly I could still keep posting, but it knocks me a bit sick. Actually, it's a bit like car sickness. It's been very, very choppy. And last night I was actually buried by the humanitarian aid itself because everything flew off the shelves. So it is quite difficult for me to post, but it's not difficult for people to follow us. We're on every platform, and I will try and do another update. So you have guilt tripped me into that. But yeah, I'm just finding it a little bit difficult because these have been quite rough waters. We
Right.
went from calm to very rough to calm to very rough. So, and
Your
that's
yeah, your volume's gone down a bit on the. It's hard to hear you. So,
uh,
oh,
you
it's
know,
gone
is
up a bit. It's gone up now. But look, it's all right. Look,
that
we
better?
yeah, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll keep checking in on you. Hopefully next week we'll catch you in Gaza when you're out there giving aid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully, inshallah, that's what's going to happen. And You know, like I say, we may even make it this time. I've really got positive feeling about it. So, and we've got to keep on going because, as I said before, it's not us that doesn't succeed. This is victory already. To see all these countries and flags and languages being spoken and people coming, the world is coming to Gaza. So, if the Israelis do intercept us, then it's not our failure. It's that they've prevented us from getting there. So, this is a victory already. And the fact that he was saying that it encourages more people to come, you know, we've already won this one. So yeah, I'll pass you over to Syria. We'll finish off nicely.
And can I just send a little message to you and all your viewers at home that it is beautiful seeing the movements across the planet in solidarity with this mission, but especially in solidarity with Palestine. And people are misunderstanding a little bit the Greek and Italian and Spanish Navy fleets coming along to accompany the flotilla. They're not providing us any safety. They won't be protecting us. They might be trying to help us if something terrible happens. But they're a beautiful symbol and signal that movements in those countries are forcing governments to feel like they need to do something, even if it's symbolic, and that people are powerful when we move together and act and fight for a common cause. So keep going with the struggle wherever you are, in whatever capacity you have. We see you, we appreciate you, we're all together in this.
Right, okay, look, there's one thing just before you go, I've just got a little surprise for you. Ty is on the call in a different vessel. Are you ahead? Is the wind behind you, Ty? Because Sarah's saying the wind's not behind her
The
ship.
wind is always behind me, Crispin. The wind is always behind me. I'm on a new boat and I'm out the front, man, and we're just not taking any more shit. We're going. We're going to be in Gaza in about 10 minutes.
You look like you had to change your boat, haven't you?
Well, I didn't have to, but like, come at the man, come at the hour, because the family boat's engine went kaput, so they needed to have their kind of logistics team work in tandem together. So we needed to make space for them, and other people were just sitting on their hands, Crispin, and I just went, you know what, guys, let's get this show on the road. I put my hand up, I volunteered, and to be honest, I'm happy because I'm getting a sense of the real deal now. I mean, Sarah's been on this type of boat from the outset. Like I'm on like a proper sailing boat now, getting a sense of how to sail and stuff. And it's actually cool. There's pluses and minuses to the big boat and the little boat. When I signed up to do this, as I was saying to you before, I didn't have any preference. So I don't care. I'm still, as Sarah's saying, I'm still very singular in my idea of why I did this. And it's to set up a humanitarian corridor. It wasn't to travel in exquisite comfort. So I was very, very happy to step aside and join the great history of volunteers in Ireland when it comes to struggles against empire.
And you're not doing the toilets anymore because that is another reason why you moved.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there's just one toilet here, so it's a lot easier to clean, like, you know. But no, my new ship is called my new boat is called the Mateke. It flies under the Spanish flag. My previous boat flew under the British flag, so I would say that's the lesser of two evils for me. Great crew of people, and it's important, I think, for the smaller boats to get a little bit of media as well, because a lot of the bigger boats have like big, people with big platforms and stuff. So it's important that the eyes are on the flotilla generally. So I'm happy to lend a bit of a hand here as well. And yeah, like, even though it feels like I can't remember my life before I went on this mission, I don't know how Sarah feels. It just feels like life before it doesn't kind of make any sense. But in spite of the ups and downs we've had and the attacks and the delays and everything, I agree with Sarah. We're all very focused on what we're doing, and we're totally undeterred, and we're buoyed by the support that we're getting around the world. When I see people in the streets in Genoa, I just think to myself, where are the Irish? We have led Europe with symbolic solidarity, but it's time for us to mess some shit up. Like, if a government is still compliant 2 years into a genocide and are still offering us nothing but mealy-mouthed statements against Israel, I think a government like that myself should and has to fall.
You're all doing great, and we're sending our support and solidarity, and we'll be watching you all the way and tweeting, reposting, and sharing, and doing all we can to amplify what's happening. Because the BBC haven't even covered it yet here. You know, I mean, after it's happened,
Shocker.
It's just ridiculous. But we'll push them to do it by keep tweeting and stuff. So thank you all for coming on.
Pleasure, Crispin, and lovely to see you again, Sarah.
Yeah, see
We'll
you
see.
again. Come up alongside us, Tate, so that we can throw something at you, grapes or nuts or something.
Let's go fishing together.
Yep, that's the date.
Thanks so much,
All right.
Crispin.
Cheers. See you, sir.
See you
Cheers,
next
sir.
time, bro.
Thank you,
Thanks so
everyone.
much.
Slán. Thanks, everyone.